It's the thought process for me. You know, God works in mysterious ways. Sure enough, though, God is so good. You know, being a chosen one, it's not easy. Not even a little bit. Because when you believe in yourself and someone doesn't understand how you showing up for yourself to get into your gifts and all that, they don't understand. They don't get it. Because you ain't got a fake gaslight nobody because you really the chosen one. Oh! It's the thought process for me. You got gifts within gifts. They don't know what's coming next. You know, just because someone is more gifted than you, and I say this respectfully, just because someone has more potential than you, learn yourself. Get in tune with yourself so you can find what you like within, so you can install that within you instead of being a hater in disguise. That's what I want to pull a card on. All my haters. Why they keep bothering me? Why they keep bothering me? Misery loves company. Misery loves company. Maybe I could pull a name. Oh, that'd be great. Make it a name or two. Hate in disguise that continue to multiply. You know, it's nothing like being yourself. You feel me? Like, it really ain't. Like, you know, you ain't got to be on drugs to be yourself. That's why people don't like certain individuals at the end of the day. People don't like individuals that's real and ain't got to wear a mask. That part. Or, let alone, you know, clout chasing is unhealthy. Yeah, it really is. It's the thought process for me. It's the thought process for me. It's a thought process for me. It's so crazy. I don't even need these cards. That's the crazy part. Like, I'm just so gifted in so many areas of my life. How did I do it? I woke up. That's what he meant, cause I woke up. I woke up, and understand that there were better days ahead. Said I woke up. Said there were better days ahead. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. I need a hater card pull. I should have kept that. You know, when you a tarot reader, or you're just, you know, real spiritual, whatever the case may be, when you're real life spiritual, and you ain't got a fake gaslight nobody, whatever the case may be. You don't have to pay people to do spell work for you in a toxic way. You just pray. Pray. You pray. To my haters in disguise. You know, one thing about me, I be wanting my haters to be great. I do. I want them to be mad great. I want you to elevate, become your best self version of yourself. But do it in your own lane. Nah, for real. I'm about to pull a card on you right now. Because I want you to become your best self version of yourself. And take this as a credit. You feel me? Because in the future, I would never do this again for you. Never, ever again. I would do this ever again. I'll have to charge you next time. We could pull another card. Alright, so whoever you are that's hating on me, when it comes to your health, you're having questions about your health problems. You are. And you about to have somebody pass away in your family as well, too. Somebody's sick. But you do have a financial gain that's coming in. See, I'm a good person. You see how when somebody tries to dim your light and they think they're doing something and talk really bad about you or whatever the case may be, you see how God works. I'm pulling a card for you, letting you know. Give you a few brownie points real quick, you know. Get you in line real quick. Get your life together. And if you've been to the doctor recently, you might want to go for another opinion from another doctor. And I say that respectfully because that doctor didn't know what they was talking about. They diagnosed you and they diagnosed you wrong. I'm not a physician and all that, but I'm just saying something ain't right. You might want to go back. It's the thought process for me. You will be celebrating soon. That's good. Congratulations to you, hate in disguise. It's the thought process for me. For what? You'll be surprised. Oh, okay. Some of you are dealing with financial problems right now, though. But you bothering me. I'm confused. You're supposed to be thinking of a game plan to find out how you're going to come up with your next source of income because my pockets ain't got nothing to do with yours. And I say that respectfully. So I see why you bothered. But I hope you find peace in your own lane one day. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I heard something. I heard something through the gray lines. First of all, ma'am, sir, whoever you are, right? What's wrong with you? No, for real, for real. What's wrong with you? I really don't want to get into this type of energy, but what's wrong with you? You trying to harvest somebody's energy? Why would you do that? And then you try to manipulate their energy to make it yours. Oh my gosh. That's not right. You know that? Especially when you're not realizing that you're dealing with a child of God. You're not supposed to do that. That's not healthy. You're going to get in trouble. You're going to get a spiritual ass whooping. That's what you're going to get. Or you're going to be in spiritual jail. Or you're going to be in jail for real. It's the thought process to me. It's either that or whatever karmic that you built up through over the time. Somebody's energy harvesting your loved ones. And because they're energy harvesting your loved ones, they have what you call karma they're dealing with because of you. They're dealing with your karma. Sorry to say, but that's what they're dealing with. So because someone is sick, it's because of you. Remember, you have to always remember this. When you dish out karma, and I say this respectfully, the toxic way, when it comes back to you, it would never go right back to you directly. It may miss you and hit your daughter, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, your best friend, whoever's close to you. Sometimes it may affect you as well. It all depends. But when you dish out karma and you bother an innocent person, that projection that you're dishing out, or you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. So because you've been energy harvesting and you've been disrespecting folks at the end of the day, and I heard you had a hand problem too. You got controlling issues. You don't have self-discipline, whoever you are. That's why you're dealing with karma. That's why you're dealing with financial problems right now. And then you're trying to manipulate yourself to make yourself believe that it's the norm to kick your neighbor down because they're elevating. That's unhealthy. All you're doing is projecting negative energy on yourself and you're only hurting yourself. And I say that respectfully. Oh, you might want to get a 9 to 5. Yeah, because that little extra income that you're getting right now, It's not working out. And whoever you dating, they don't want to be with you no more. They don't want to be with you no more. They tired of you. I'ma say it. They don't want you. 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 They tired of you. And you think you bringing all the bills in the house. You paying all the bills. You saying you paying all the bills in the house. Come to find out, you ain't paying a goddamn thing. Besides eating, shitting, and bothering everybody. That's all you doing. It's sad. You don't even have peace in your own home. What's wrong with you? You're miserable. I hope you find peace in your own life, whoever you are. Oh, financial. Yeah, that 9-to-5 job, when you get it, you're going to be on the opposite side of the door, though. Because she done with you, or he's done with you, whoever you are. Hold on 1 second. Oh, and those friends that you keep talking about, how they ain't got your back, they got your back. They will give you a place to stay. You keep telling the whole world that you ain't got nobody, but you do. You do. You got family and everything. So when you get that 9-to-5 job or whatever the case may be, trust and believe your bags will be packed at the door. Doses. That's what she's saying. That's what he's saying. They're done. They're tired. They're tired. They trying to be at peace with themselves without wearing a mask. It's a thought process for me. But you might want to get a 9-to-5 though. Just, to have extra money in the house or whatever the case may be, because you eat a lot. Sir, man, whoever you are. And whoever you dating, they don't mind feeding you, but you be doing too much when you disrespect them. They don't understand. Like, they like, when you gonna get it together? That's what they're saying to you. When are you gonna get it together? Like, get it together. Like, you put on a show to the world. You put on a show to everybody else at the end of the day that you so good. Like, you so at peace with yourself at the end of the day, but you're not. Like, you're real life miserable. You're real life miserable. Like, you're real life miserable. You're real life miserable. Don't judge my card game, because at the end of the day, it's none of your business. But whoever you are, be nice. Be a little bit more nice. Maybe she might keep you around. He might keep you around. They do love you, but what are you doing? Doing too much. Make it something more difficult than what it's supposed to be. And then all you keep bringing up is your childhood memories. They tired of that shit. I'm just saying. They are. When is enough gonna be enough? Heal. Keep saying you want to heal, but you're not taking the proper steps to heal. Nope. Not taking the proper steps to heal. Can I get a card? Just one card. Just one. Just one. This one. Who else in the back need me to say something to them? Who else? This shit hurt. Hurt. It hurt. It do. I can't even move the way I want to move right now. But God works in mysterious ways. I still keep going. Pain and all. Okay. To the person in the back. You got new beginnings coming in. That relationship that you actually looking forward to is going to actually work out for you in your favor. Whatever you pray for is definitely going to work out. You may want to take it a little bit easy when it comes to working out. Before you work out, make sure you stretch or whatever the case may be. You're very talented. You got a lot of traveling coming in. And, it's a lot of growth. And you got a whole lot of good news coming in, too. Whoever you are in the back. You got a whole lot of good news coming in. A whole lot of good news. Oh, you talking to somebody, right? Whoever you are in the back. You talking to somebody and you're trying to figure out if they for you or not, or whatever the case may be. Like, you're in a relationship with them. It seems like you're in a relationship, but you're in a relationship by yourself because, I don't know, like, you confused. I don't know what's wrong with you. Anything. But listen, that person, they not invested in you. You might want to leave them alone. They not interested. Not even a little bit. No. It's either they gonna pick you or they gonna leave you alone. But it seems like a lot of manipulation's been going on. And you do have other options, but you actually are invested in this person that's not invested in you. And you don't look at anybody else. You don't look at anybody else as an option, but you have options, if that makes any sense. And whatever you're dreaming is true. Like, if you're having like visual dreams about whatever's transpiring within transpiring, it's genuinely true. And you need to start writing your dreams. Start writing your dreams down to make it more visual as to what you're actually going through and what you're experiencing and who's trying to reach out to you, because a loved one is trying to reach out to you, whoever you are. Whoever you are in the back, you need to start taking more accountability for your actions. You do. You need to start taking more accountability for your actions. Because what you do is you point the finger at everybody else but yourself. And because you point the finger at everybody else, that's why nobody wants to be bothered with you. So that's your clarity right there. Lack of accountability. Because this is your reality. This is not a fairy tale dream. This is your reality. And in order for it to change, is you. But if you don't want the growth, because it doesn't seem like you want to change, to be honest with you, it doesn't seem like you want to change no time soon. But when you do decide to change, go within. Like, you really got to go within and find you, because a lot of stuff is holding you back. A lot of stuff is holding you back. I'm picking up on somebody else. Oh. Who are you? What's wrong with these people? Why they give me these? What the? Whoever you are in the back, you the devil in disguise. You the devil in disguise, and I rebuke you. Oh, we gotta pray for this person. You feel hopeless. And you became your own worst enemy. Whoever you are. And the only reason why you became your own worst enemy, everybody looks at you like you're the devil anyway. That's crazy. Everybody looks at you like you're the devil. Wow. Dang. Wow. I felt that. Wow. That's crazy, because this is actually the devil card. And that's crazy. See? It's a devil card. I'm picking up wow. Mental health has been bothering you for the last couple of years. And nobody understands you because they overlooked you because of the fact that what you've been going through your entire time that you've been on this earth. And the energy that you project into the universe, you feel like everybody's out to get you. And because you feel like everybody's out to get you, you self-sabotage yourself. And because you self-sabotage yourself, you're insecure. You have a big ego, like, and you definitely, mental health is definitely is big. Like, mental health is really a problem, is really a problem in your life right now. And it's been a big issue in your life for a long time. Mental health. And it's been overlooked because you feel like nothing's wrong with you. And that's unhealthy. But also, I'm picking up that you've been violated as well, too. And you feel hopeless because nobody understands, because when you try to express yourself, it's like, dang, it goes from a positive point of view to a negative point of view because nobody gets you. And you find it hard to let go of your past or whatever's transpiring in your life right now. Like, you find it so hard to let go. Even down to relationships that are not even existing in your life. Like, you still hold on to those relationships. That's how bad your mental health is. Your mental health is really, really that bad. And I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful, no shape or form, but like I said, this page ain't for everybody. But your mental health it's a you gonna hurt your own self if you don't get the proper help you need. And a lot of your childhood wounds are still open. And because of your childhood wounds being open, all of the stuff that transpired from childhood into your adulthood is a lack of accountability. And because of a lack of accountability, you was never you never was taking accountability for your actions as a child. So they basically allowed you to do what you wanted to do, and nobody said anything, and allows you to be checked in the way it needed to be checked. Dang. And you're violent. You're very violent, whoever you are. You're very violent. You think about hurting people all the time. But then you punk out. And you feel powerless. Wow. Whoever you are, I don't know who gave up on you or who overlooked you. I may joke or whatever the case may be, but I'm taking this. I take my work serious, or whatever the case may be. But whoever you are mentally, I truly hope that you find the help that you truly need. Like, I really do, because mental health is very important. And for you to be walking around like that, you can snap at any moment in time, and this is very important, because not only that you can affect innocent people around you. That's how bad it is. I don't know what to the extreme that you may snap, but you can get really violent. From what I'm picking up, you can get really violent, and it's really unhealthy. Like, it's to a point where you hurt your own self, and because you hurt your own self, you put yourself in this cage as to I don't want to say that word, man. It's crazy. You just put yourself in a mental state where you're just your own worst enemy. That's all I'm going to say. And you're a cheater. You're definitely a cheater. You're not faithful at all, whoever you are. You're not faithful. You're not faithful at all. And that's why these type of problems is happening in your life, because you're wondering why everybody's walking away from you. You're wondering why this didn't work out, why that didn't work out, why this didn't work out for you, why that didn't work out for you, because you're self-sabotaging yourself. And because you have not dealt with your mental health, this is why it's playing a bad effect in your life right now. Because from a childhood till now, whatever you experienced, I could go deeper into it, but, you know, yeah. You know, when it comes to mental health, from a child point of view going into your adulthood, you was traumatized. You was traumatized from a child point of view, and into your adulthood, the trauma just got worse. The trauma got worse. And I'm picking up that you was abused as a child. You was abused as a child. So because you was abused as a child, you became the abuser as an adult. Wow. You know, some cases, you know, it happens. In some cases, it doesn't happen. But that's why mental health is very important. And you have addictions as well, too. You have addictions. You know, addictions doesn't necessarily have to be drugs, necessarily. And I say that respectfully. Doing something consistently that's unhealthy, that's an addiction. Like being a manipulator, like that's an addiction. If you understand, when you know, you know. You know, it's something that you can't stop doing. This is what you're consumed to doing. You know, so it doesn't necessarily have to be drugs per se. And I say that respectfully. Wow. To whoever you are, whatever transpired in your teens, in your teenage years, this is what I'm picking up. I don't know why. But whatever transpired in your teenage years, it put you in a mental state as that you had to be, you had to survive for yourself. Like whoever you are, you had to survive for yourself. And this is why it's impacting your mental health as well too, because you never got the proper love that you genuinely needed. You feel betrayal. You feel loneliness. Of course you're going to feel betrayal and loneliness if you're dealing with mental health. No disrespect to the person in the back, but I'm just saying, like, of course you're going to experience these type of breakdowns dealing with betrayal and feeling like you're lonely. Because you feel like everybody's out to get you. Because you have not taken accountability for your actions, and all you do is blame everybody else but yourself. Because let me say something. Whoever violated you or disrespect you in any shape or form, you got to forgive them. You do. Because if you don't forgive these people at the end of the day, you're not going to get but so far in life. You're not. Because all it's going to continue to do is continue to hold you back. And that's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. You're unhappy, and then you make everybody else unhappy around you. Like, come on. That's miserably. That's miserably misery loves company. That's unhealthy. And then you're wondering why you're dealing with what you're dealing with. See, again, grief. Somebody passing away. This is somebody else. Well, whoever this is for somebody else. Somebody's about to pass away. And you about to hear some very upsetting news, whoever you are. Whoever you are. You know, I don't know who you are. Whoever you are, ooh, you gotta go to the doctor. To the person in the back. You might want to go to the doctor. You might want to go to the doctor. Maybe conflicted with something. I don't know. A little something. Pain. Gonna change your life forever. Make you reevaluate your thought process. Stop popping, locking, and dropping for everybody. I'm just saying. But whoever you are in the back, you know, depression is not easy to face. Especially when you don't even realize that you're in depression. Because, you know, sometimes in life we overlook these type of things. And I say that respectfully, we do. We overlook them. Because we're so used to wearing a mask. You know, because trauma and pain became the norm. And it ain't the norm. So you're so depressed. And you breaking your own heart. Whoever you are. And that relationship that you wanted, the person that you was talking to, that was your person. But you pushed them away because of your depression. Because of your depression. You pushed them away because of your depression. Dang. And you broke your own heart. How you break your own heart? Dang, y'all need to stop breaking your own hearts out here. That was a good person too, I'm picking up. Woo! Sad, separation. Oh, loneliness, upset. I'm hearing you might have an eating disorder. Dang. You got an eating disorder? Whoever you are. And you losing your hair. Whoever you are. You know, I got some brownie points if you need them. You feel me? But I charge. It's a thought process for me. Oh, another thing too. Don't let nobody get you upset. Don't let nobody get you upset. Stop letting people get you so mad and uptight so fast, please. That's your problem. You get beside yourself. Everything don't need a reaction. It don't. Whoever you are. And whoever you are. Stop hurting yourself with your own words. Because what happens is you start to abuse yourself. You start to self-conflict and find these other tools that you start to install within yourself that's unhealthy and it's poisoning your body. I don't know what you got going on or whatever the case may be, but whatever you put it in your body, you need to stop. Whoever you are. I don't know if you're trying to take the pain away or whatever the case may be, what you got going on from that heartbreak and, you know, the depression and all that. How you portray yourself. It happens. It do. When you least expect it, it do. Because sometimes what happens is you psych your own self out your own thought process. You do. Self-sabotage. Man. Whoever I'm picking up on this one, this is funny. The painful choice that you make it on yourself, I'm saying this respectfully, is talking to two people that you truly like. You gotta pick one or the other. Because one of them ain't playing with you. Like, I mean, playing with you in a good way, like, they only see you. Like, they not the type of person to deal with multiple people. So you gotta make a choice and you making yourself stress. You stressing your own self out and your own delusional ass mindset. Come up with all these theories how you gonna figure this out. Between two people. What the hell? Being torn between two. So that means you've been in this relationship situation for a minute. And you a good person. That's the crazy part. You're a good person. You are a good person. But you got tied up in something that you're trying to get yourself out of now. Because how you fall in love with two people? That's how you trying to figure out. How did that happen? You fell in love with two people. But you like one more than the other. But you scared to break the other one's heart. But you know what you want. Whoever you are, make up your mind. And stop playing with innocent people. It's the thought process for me. Hello, what's wrong with you weird asses? What's wrong with these people? Got you torn in between the two. You feel like you on a crossroad when it comes to this, though. That's the crazy part. Like, you really... you feel like you on a crossroad with this one. But the option that you do decide to choose, because you're only going to choose one person, the person that you do choose, you're going to choose the right one. You will choose the right one. But be careful if you let the real one slip away. I'm just saying, don't do that. You're going to mess up and be in depression for real, for real. But congratulations to you, whoever you are. But make up your mind and leave innocent people alone. And how I know you loyal is because of the fact that you're divine feminine or divine masculine. Whoever you are. That's what I'm picking up. And you never been in a situation like this before. And because you never been in a situation like this before, you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. And I totally understand it. But you got to make up your mind. Because you are a one-person only. And that's what it's given. But you are torn in between two. How did it happen? Listen, you did it. I don't know. You gotta take accountability for your actions. Who else is next? What am I picking up? Whoever this is, you got a family reunion coming up, or you got a reunion coming up with your spouse, your loved ones, and or whatever it is, or whatever case may be. Everything gonna work out in your favor. It's going. The turnout gonna be good, and you have a long-term relationship actually coming in too. And your stability is on point. Like your stability when it comes to your finance, your security when it comes to your home, and all that good stuff, and everything is stabilized. You know. And it seems like you're about to have a happy ever after. And you have marriage on the way as well, too. And you're truly happy. Like, you're truly happy right now. Like, you're happy right now. It seems like you're it seems like you have, whoever this is, I'm picking up somebody is about to propose to you. And whoever's about to propose to you, you're definitely going to say yes because that person's a family person. And not only they're a family-oriented person, but they are actually in tune with you. Like, they actually are invested in you. Like, they're actually invested in you. See, look. Marriage card. So whoever you ain't been around a long time and you truly care about them, y'all about to link up soon, real soon. You're about to link up really soon. It's gonna be a memory within a memory of a lasting memory to remember forever. I'll say that much. You got a lot of family gatherings coming up. A lot of them. Dang. You got a lot of family gatherings coming up and all of that. Got a healthy family. Somebody got a little cough for whatever the case may be, but that's nothing too crazy. But this relationship is long term. Whoever you're about to be with, this relationship is definitely long term. Whoever you're about to be with, or whoever you're in a relationship with, it's a long term situation. Stability is there. Like, they actually take accountability for their actions. They actually respect you. They actually loyal to you, and they mean what they say. They're willing to embrace you like in the most healthiest way. Something that you never experienced before. You know, your past definitely is not showing up in this. Not even a little bit. Whoever you are, you got an ex that keep bothering you. And you want them to leave you alone. Keep praying on it. I'm just saying. It's the thought process of me. I gotta go. You know, just because everybody's gifts are different. Everybody's special in their own way. And I say that respectfully. You know, one thing about me when I do these cards and I do readings and stuff like that, I don't pull on people's energy. I don't do spell work. I don't do witchcraft. I don't do all that toxic behavior, voodoo and all that. I don't play and dibble and dabble that. I don't, not even a little bit. I know the consequences behind it. And I'm a child of God. And I say that respectfully. And I wouldn't want to shortchange myself to psych myself on my own freedom because of the fact that I'm trying to manipulate a system. Because it's unhealthy. I don't move like that. And I say that respectfully because all money ain't good money and all attention is not good attention. It's a thought process to me. Because you don't understand that somebody's gifted. You don't understand how, why them, and all of this other stuff at the end of the day. It's not meant for you to question God. And when you question God, you put yourself in a situation where you're reevaluating your life, saying to yourself is, would I want someone to question me when God is truly blessing me? No, think about it. No. Because you will want your neighbor to be happy for you. But everybody's not going to be happy for you. But this is a society that we live in today. That everybody kicks each other down. Everybody's in competition with each other. Everybody's disrespecting each other. Nobody wants to see each other elevate and become their best self vision of themselves. Everybody's so in tune with the materialistic things at the end of the day. But does that really bring you peace? Materialistic things that you can buy from the store, does that truly bring you peace? When you go to sleep at night and you're tossing and turning because you just had a nightmare, does that change the shift as to bringing you peace when you can't even go back to sleep? All money ain't good money. And I say that respectfully. And materialistic things can't fix the things that need to be mentally fixed within you. It can't. It cannot. It won't make sense. It won't make sense. Not even a little bit. Imagine trying to go to bed, right? And all you're doing is just laying there. And all you've been dealing with for years, on top of years, is trauma and pain, right? And because you've been dealing with trauma and pain for so long, you're trying to go to sleep, but you can't. Because you became your own worst enemy. And because you became your own worst enemy, you're trying to find yourself. Not realizing you only hurt yourself with your own pain. You want to go to sleep so bad, but you can't. Because your mindset is pasting with anxiety, depression, PTSD. You put a name to your book. And you don't understand it. You just want it to stop, but you can't. You're trying to self-reflect, but you don't understand it. You're crying within, not understanding why the tears is falling down on the outside. You know, everybody matters. They do. Especially when you don't have malicious intentions to bring harm towards yourself or others around you. You know, regardless of your sexual orientation, your discipline, your culture, your religion. You matter. But it's the uncomfortability that you make yourself and put yourself in this position when you become your worst enemy. To kick your neighbor down because you're miserable. It's unhealthy. It is. It's unhealthy. It's so unhealthy to the point where individuals don't want to be bothered with you. It's to the point where job opportunities don't want to deal with you. It's to the point where you can't even sleep. It's to the point where you're making your own self sick. And people don't realize that either. When you dish out certain energy into the universe at the end of the day, the negative way, you only make yourself sick. You do. Your blood pressure starts to trigger. It's up now. Why? Because you became your own worst enemy. Doctor's like, what's going on? What are you eating? Your diet is on point. But you stressing yourself out so bad. Trying to keep up with materialistic things. That can't help you mentally inside. It only helps temporary situations to make you feel good. But when that shirt or that car is just sitting there at the end of the day, after the season's done change, it's all out of season, then what happens to your pain? It remains the same. You see how that works? When you become your own worst enemy? It's more unhealthy to point the finger and blame everybody else and have excuses as to why you can't show up for yourself. It's called taking accountability. It is. It's called taking accountability. If you can't take accountability for your actions at the end of the day, like, it's the thought process to me. Within your mindset. I hope you find peace in your own lane one day. But within the thought process of your thought process, leave innocent people alone. Project the negative energy into the universe. Because you don't have the proper self-accountability, or you don't have the self-confidence within yourself to stay in your own lane, to understand self-respect. Because all you want to do is kick your neighbor down with words because you're miserable within. And then you sit there and say that you're not the problem. To antagonize somebody, only to realize at the end of the day, we just resolved it. Because you've been the problem. Ain't nobody pointing a finger at you. That's you always the problem. But when you gonna start taking accountability for your wrongs, bothering innocent people, it's a thought process to me. You know, overcoming trauma and pain, it's not easy. So never allow someone to allow you to feel like it will be an overnight process, because it would never be an overnight process. Nope. It won't. And I say that respectfully. You know, my healing journey and my spiritual journey is two different things. But I'm a child of God. I am. I've been in my healing journey for over 10 years. For over 10 years now. Okay? So at the end of the day, I would never sit here and kick my neighbor down, but I would definitely say what I have to say in the most healthiest way. Without projecting my neighbor to feel like, hey, they're unworthy of themselves. I wouldn't sit here and manipulate my neighbor. I wouldn't sit here and try to kick my neighbor down because my neighbor doesn't have the proper self-awareness. But I would say stay in your own lane. And I say that respectfully. Because I know how it feels for someone to kick you down when you're just trying to find a balance to pick yourself up. That's not an even exchange. Especially when you don't have malicious intentions. It'd be the thought process for me. So I totally understand. I totally get it. Because not everybody's for you. And that's the problem with people today. To know their self-worth, to understand at the end of the day that, hey, I judge the book by its cover. I judge the book by its cover. Only to play my own face. Only to realize at the end of the day, that was an innocent person minding their business. They ain't had malicious intentions. Let alone, wow. They actually showed me what taking accountability looks like up close in person. Without having malicious intentions. They actually showed me what respect looks like up close in person. Without having malicious intentions. You know, you gotta be careful when dealing with individuals nowadays, because not everybody's real. Everybody out here doing stuff for clout. Everybody out here doing stuff for $1. All money ain't good money, and all attention ain't good attention. No, it's not. No, it's not. You know, trauma and pain, it won't allow you to smile. Because it hurts so bad. And because it hurts so bad, it allows you to feel like you're in fear and being discouraged and giving up on yourself because you can't smile. Why would I want to smile at my pain? It hurts within. It shows on the outside. They judge the book by its cover, don't understand my pain. That's the problem with people today. You want all the wrong people to understand you. But everybody's not for you. So you're putting your projection and your energy on somebody who doesn't care about you. Because if you knew better, you'd do better, right? But how can you possibly do better if you don't have the proper self-awareness? Because if you had the proper self-awareness, you would self-reflect to find out that, hey, I need to fall back and find myself and go within to find my intuition. It's a thought process to me. You know, the way society is set up, how the enemy sits back and watches you destroy yourself to become your own worst enemy, is so unhealthy. It is. It's unhealthy and it's sad. It really is, because we're supposed to live in a world where we have peace. You know they say it takes a village to raise a child, but it also takes a village and a community to be at peace within and to respect each other. And I say that respectfully. It's a thought process for me. How could we possibly be at peace within our communities and within the village at the end of the day if we can't even respect each other, to understand and take accountability, or let alone to have self-control, or let alone to understand self-worth, to understand and stay in your own lane, to acknowledge your value? But how can you possibly do that if you don't have the proper self-love within yourself to understand and create yourself peace within yourself? All you continue to do is shortchange yourself. It's a thought process for me. To become your own worst enemy. How could you get out that mindset? How? Is it possible? Yeah, it is. It is. It truly is. It's a thought process for me. Gotta go. You know, just because someone gave up on you, don't give up on yourself. Just because someone overlooked you, don't give up on yourself. You are genuinely loved by all the right people. You are genuinely respected by all the right people. And you deserve to be treated with respect. 365 days with no malicious intentions bring harm towards yourself or others around you. Protect your energy, because not everybody's having your time of your day. You matter and you are worthy. Never allow someone to dim your light, because you found you within you in the most healthiest way with no malicious intentions. They don't understand how you overcame the pain and trauma. It wasn't meant for them to understand God's plan when it came to you, when you understood God's position. Self-love is not a crime. Finding peace within yourself is not a crime. Believing in yourself in the most healthiest way is not a crime. Regardless of your sexual orientation, your disability, your culture, or your religion. It's not a crime. It's not. Just because someone acknowledges that, hey, I'm going to judge a book by its cover today because it's you. They don't see your worth. They don't believe in you. Don't stop you from becoming your best self version of yourself. Because they gave up on you. They overlooked you. They didn't dim your light. They didn't. They did not dim your light. You matter and you are worthy. Self-love is not a crime. Especially when you don't have malicious intentions to bring harm towards others and yourself. Regardless of your sexual orientation, your disability, your culture, or your religion. It don't matter. Be careful when you judge a book by its cover. Leave innocent people alone and stop the violence. It's the thought process to me. Never allow hate in disguise or personal intentions cycle your thought process in your pockets of your eyesight. And I say that respectfully. It's the thought process to me. To the genuine ones only, have a safe day. Have a safe weekend. Have a safe week ahead of you. Protect your energy. Have a safe year. With God's protection for every direction, any negative energy actually return back to sender. Respectfully. God is good. You know, God works in mysterious ways when you least expect it. And because you don't understand how someone is being favored by God, it's not meant for you to ask. It's not meant for you to question and ask as to how and why and how and why and how and why that person. It's not meant for you to. And I say that respectfully. Because what's for you would be for you and no questions asked. It's the thought process for me. I need a nap. I gotta go. Now you genuine respect. I need a nap. Have a good day.